Hello guys, Lawlink here, and tonight I have another remix build. This is one of my older videos, but instead of just doing it again, except just maybe make one or two changes, I'm remixing it simply because it's pretty bad. It's a really good concept, and it's something that can be used if done right, but like the thing is that build sucked, the matches sucked because they were lagging, and yeah, I just needed to do it again because I love the concept and I really want people to use this more often. I really think this is a fun build to not only fight against but also, play. That's the kind of the thing I like to do. I like to make builds that are fun to play but also fun to play against. I never like making builds that are just so unfair. I mean, sometimes we do that here, but we like to. I like to make fun builds. So, without further ado, what's changed? Well, the skills are the same. I'm using Toxic because Toxic is, it's good if you want to just give Affection, because Yataveo sucks. You can use any of the other skills, but we're using Toxic. For the second skill, we're using T-Phobos. T-Phobos means, basically, the more affected the survivors are, the more damage they receive from all sources. All sources. Keep that in mind. That's a key word. All sources. That means creatures and traps. Everyone knows this. Yeah, creatures and traps. That's what a lot of people use, especially Instant Explosion Alex. But guns. I don't see that often. What about guns? Well, the only time they probably don't realize is when they're doing a lot more damage than they should with the machine gun infection, and probably get a kill away with a kill with it. And this particular build, this is going to be even more stronger. But we're not just using this; we're using other guns. So this is really great, as this makes Alex very versatile, and this is her most strongest and versatile skill ever. I think a lot of Alex players and a lot of people that play against Alex can agree on that. It's her most versatile and strongest skill in any build. These are really good, but this one takes the cake. It's that strong, so we're using that as we want to make our guns stronger. And for the third skill, you can either use trap efficiency, I almost said firearm efficiency, or veil. We're going to use veil as it'll help out with our gun build, as they're going to be looking up rather than down. And to make that even more challenging, it's going to be camouflage, so they're going to have a hard time looking for it. So for our for our Area 2 card, we're going to use Virus Mine, as it helps us give affection, and also if you want, you could use this, but I just recommend using Virus Mine. It's really good for what we're trying to accomplish. And obviously we're going to use this because all the other skills, except for this and this, suck. So we're going to use Machine Gun Affection. For our equipment, it's the same, except I changed one, and that's Gyroscope for Unstable Generator. As when I do these infection gun builds, one of the biggest weakness is the bioenergy, because it could be either expensive or you just won't have enough. So that's why I changed it out for Unstable Generator. So Fire Canister 3 to help out with affection, large caliber. Oh my god, I'm tongue tied. Basically, it greatly increases our damage dealt by firearms and modified gear too, so we can, get in and get out of our guns faster. So for our deck, we're going to use the VX Zombie Infectious, Efficiency Mod Creatures, Efficiency Mod Firearms, Immobilizing Rounds, Machine Gun, Energy Leech Rifle, High Caliber Rifle, and Lockdown Trap. Now, these two zombies are basically our affection. Like, basically our free, get this, affecting them if we do it right. So we want to do it when they're either breaking down doors or doing objectives, as once they get affected, we immediately do more damage to them. Not just creatures, but also our guns. So keep that in mind. And the VX zombie, you might want to play it differently. Be smart about it, as it does pause your bioenergy. Maybe plays it in behind a door when they're trying to break it down and get some damage in, while also get some infection done. Remember, you do more damage from all sources, so you can even use your creatures as a means of attacking or dealing damage. So keep that in mind. So the guns, this is where the game changer starts. Obviously, we want to use this so we can hold them down and spray them with our machine gun, but we also want to use the rifle and the high caliber rifle, as these two, along with machine gun, are going to be our main source of damage. You will be surprised that the rifle, depending on how much they're affected, could do as much body shot damage as the high caliber rifle. It will shock you when you see the gameplay. And the high caliber rifle, I'm not sure if I did do it, I don't remember. I just remember the rifle doing as much as this. But holy fuck, the high caliber rifle will do a lot of damage. Even from distance, it will do a lot of damage. Energy leech rifle, it's another way of getting bioenergy back, but it also does a fair amount of damage. And I believe, depending on how much damage it does, you get a bunch of bioenergy back in return. So this actually will help you get bioenergy back. So another great way of getting bioenergy. So we have 3 ways of getting bioenergy. Well, 2 ways, but technically 3 because we have equipment that helps out with the recharge rate. We have 2 great ways of getting bioenergy back. The Axe Zombie and Energy Leech Rifle. Just keep in mind you have to hit your shots, and keep in mind that you have to make sure this Zombo doesn't die, because it will die very easily. And Lockdown Trap is supposed to help us so they can stay in the room. And they're not going to be able to see it too, because they're going to be paying attention running away or, shooting our guns as it's camouflage. So yeah, that's the deck and that's the build. So I'm going to show you 2 matches of me using this build, and it's really good, trust me. I feel like I fixed it. It's so good. I'm not gonna spoil what happens in the 2 matches, but I think the length of this video should tell you something. That it went by pretty well. So yeah, enough of me. See you in the matches.
I will claim the power that is rightfully mine, and your suffering will assist me.
It'll take more than that to stop me. The master of unlocking. Taking out the door.
Wonderful. Oh, my birds. The cage has found you. I will crush you. This route would be too easy. This data is excellent.
Damn, I don't know what would happen if you weren't there. Thanks. Pick it, go around.
All right, I can do this.
I will hunt and destroy you. A key to open the path. I'm considering the title of my next paper. What do you think of accelerated DNA alteration through viral manipulation and high explosives? There's no escape for you now. Abandon hope. If you do not hurry, I will be forced to conclude the test early. Even the perfect seed cast onto stone will never... How could the virus be compatible with such slow perfection?
It's okay. Next time it'll work out.
Pathetic. I knew you would never escape, but I confess I am somewhat surprised you survived so long. Prepare to face 3 challenges. Not 2, not 4, but 3. It will always be 3.
I might be able to see something.
I hope you understand that this is not how I typically expedite my research. I have
My other
Now do that again.
step on these and they'll all be like,
Aren't our eyes made to be torn out? And hearts for the same purpose?
I'll get this down.
Oh, my goodness. The king just found you. A sloppy weapon. It has its uses.
open sesame. No.
I will crush you. This data is excellent.
I'm feeling better.
This could be the most disappointing test yet. Perfection! How could the virus be compatible with such slow specimens? Perfection! You struggled until the end, but you remain a captive. Shall we run another test?
Sorry, my sympathy meter is totally out.